Damontae Kazee just got fined. Well, not even fined, just lost money and just got suspended for the rest of the season for making a legal hit. What is that man supposed to do? His head did not hit. He put his shoulder into Michael Pittman's chest, and he just got suspended for the rest of the year for a throw that Gardner Minshew make. He's trying to make a flying catch. Is a player just supposed to let another player catch the ball? What is the point of playing defense anymore in the NFL if you cannot make hits? I did not think that was a bad hit. I did not think it was a dirty hit. He made a play where he thought he could, and it's unfortunate Michael Pittman got hurt. That's completely unfortunate. But as Tom Brady said, and people after people again, they are making it almost impossible to play defense in the NFL. I mean, you look at the play with Javon Curse when on that second and long, the player drops the ball. He doesn't put his head down. His shoulder doesn't go in. He comes on top of the player after he drops the ball, and he gets an unnecessary roughness. It's just like, how can you play football in the NFL right now? It's almost completely like we're in a sport where they make it so hard to play defense and so easy to play offense. You see Josh Allen, he's 6'6", 240. People call him a running back. He could flop and get a defensive a roughing the passer. It's just like, what are you supposed to do with some of this stuff? And I mean, the late slides, the time up, they run all the way into the point you're about to contact them in the slide. There needs to be a gap in between the slides. I mean, they make it so hard, and then sometimes they don't even slide. They just keep running when you think they're going to slide. They make it so hard to play defense, and it's across the league. It's across the league, and it's obvious. It's obvious. But yet, I see time and time again, you could be rushing a tackle, and a chipper could come blindside hit you, but let you do that to an offensive player, or you return a touchdown, and it's illegal. It's just like, where is the space for defense? Where is the space? Where is there going to be breathing room? I mean, it's terrible right now. It's honestly terrible. I think the NFL needs to make adjustments. They need to make like, it's almost like football is turning into basketball, right? Football is supposed to be a physical sport where it's man on man, and at the end of the day, it's supposed to go into, whatever happens, right? If you can't handle the sport, don't play it, right? Our viewership don't want to see flags for flops and things like this isn't basketball. I'm not calling basketball players, anything, but they do a lot of fake charges, flopping. I see so many people act like they got hit in the face and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, I can't go into no rec league with these players because they'll call foul for almost everything. Like, it's like embarrassing the sport. And I know maybe that's why old heads in the league say, man, I couldn't play in these times. I couldn't do this in these times. And it's understandable. They're changing the game where it's just such an offensive league where you just can't do anything. I mean, anything. But that's my piece on it. I mean, if they change it, they change it. If they don't, I don't. We just got to play it and just keep doing what we're trying to do. And that's just contain these great players and just can't hit them. You can do everything in football, but can't hit them. I think football will be flag football in about 5-10 years. I mean, honestly, we're penalizing and taking money from people's families for playing the way the game should be played. I think if anything, people like Ryan Clark, Troy Polamalu, Ray Lewis, these great players who we loved for the way they played the game, if they played in today's day, they might be kicked out of the league. Is that not insane? Like the Ronnie Lotts, the Ed Reeds, like the people, the Sean Taylors. Why did people love Sean Taylor? Because of his energy, how he loved the game. He used to come down and kill people. But yet now we're basically saying we don't want that anymore. We don't want those great players that we constantly talk about. The people that we love, the people that we put in the Hall of Fame and we cherish. We don't want them people to be those guys no more. We don't want that. We want this new era of BS that we're calling. It's new eras. This new era is crazy. The people that and it's almost like you got to be mindful of trying to hit a player or touch a player because you don't want to get fined. You don't want, and like you see players coming off on could be sacks because they're pumping the ball and you don't want to hit a quarterback late. You don't want to cost your team. It's just ridiculous.